Taking That First Step to Finding Support. Written by Emma Saccomani. Read by Ian Pringle. The first step. It can feel like a big deal asking for support with our mental health, especially if you've absorbed unhelpful messages of, "What have you got to be miserable about?" or "Don't be such a girl," or "Boys don't cry," and "Man up" along the way. Or maybe you've created your own, "I don't deserve help." More than half of those in a Time to Change survey took around a year before they felt able to tell a family member or friend how bad they had been feeling. Yes, a year. Imagine you're experiencing symptoms such as a sense of despair, emptiness, nothing gives you enjoyment, and on top of that, you're putting on a mask to hide it. That will add to the exhaustion that can accompany a mental health issue. Don't leave it a lifetime. At a mental health conference, I watched a poignant demonstration by the actor Ian Polston Davies of how his OCD symptoms manifest themselves during a simple visit to a restaurant. That was impactful enough, and then he recounted that at a similar speaking event, a gentleman in his 80s came up to him and through the tears declared that his struggles finally made sense. He'd had OCD all his life, but he'd never known how to ask for help. Fear and stigma hold us back. And that's bad for all of us. Seeking support and being supported as early as possible means our symptoms are likely to be more easily managed, less likely to reach crisis point, and we are able to recover more quickly. You don't have to see the whole staircase just to take the first step. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Talk to someone you trust. That first step is so valuable, but it doesn't mean it'll be easy. It takes an incredible amount of courage to ask for help, but if you choose wisely, you'd be surprised at how privileged people can feel that you have trusted them to listen and support you. How do I know who to trust? Some people find this part excruciatingly difficult. If you're super cautious and have had cause to be wary of people's reactions, have a read of Chapter 9 of Susan Calman's book, Cheer Up, Love. She might be a comedian with a sharp wit, but her ex-lawyer hat means she has considered this area extensively and shares her research and evaluation. The questions she considers are: do you trust this person and have a gut feeling that they will keep your confidence? Are you in a position to deal with your problems? Where and how do you tell them? Do you think you will continue to see this person after you've revealed your problems? You might find this approach reassuring, in which case read more in Chapter 9 of her book, or you might find it over-analytical and just prefer to go with your instincts. We're all so different. A listening ear. Being allowed to articulate what's whirring round and round in our heads can be a lifesaver. If you're listening to this to know how to support someone else, don't underestimate the importance of just being a listening ear. Most of us could do with improving our listening skills, and the Samaritans have plenty of tips on active listening. Having the energy to navigate what help there is out there can be quite a barrier, so if you can find an offer of support to find support, take it with both hands. The best supporter won't take over and will offer to help you find out what's available. Learn about the value of a supportive conversation with Dan and Rich in the Heads Together video campaign. Take that first step to finding support. Are you ready? My blog, which has been published on LinkedIn, Support and Where to Find It, There's No Size Fits All, has all sorts of options. Whether you want to go straight to the professionals or look at self-help strategies first, there's something for everyone. Nobody should be more than one call, one click, or one chat away from help. Paul Polman, CEO, Unilever. What do you think? What helped you make that first step? Connect with me on LinkedIn or email me emma@b6learning.com or visit my website www.b6learning.com. That's B6learning.com. I'm passionate about raising awareness of mental health in both the workplace and community as a speaker and through delivery of training such as mental health first aid. I'm a volunteer and trustee of my local mental health charity, Corner House, where I witness the value of supportive, non-judgmental conversations.